Welcome into the Carolina Kitchen. Stephen Goff, the owner of King James Public House, is back with us, and we are happy to have you.
Thank you.
This is something that I think a lot of people really love, and may not be something that you have all the time. I know that I enjoy these when I go out.
It's definitely one of my favorite southern items to make. So we're doing fried pickles, but I tempura fry them at the restaurant. Start with a cup of flour.
Interesting, okay.
And it's something easy you could do at home. It seems harder than it is. And tempura could be used, you could do that to any vegetable. Like, say your garden's full of squash, cut up some squash, tempura it.
I love
pretty
tempura.
Delicious.
Okay.
Half a cup of rice flour. You could replace that rice flour with maybe a quarter cup of cornstarch or something, just because rice flour is not the easiest ingredient to find compared to AP flour.
Okay.
I do a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So the reason we're using rice and cornstarch is to stop gluten development. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a nice crispy crust, and you're not developing as much gluten as you would with just flour.
Okay.
So healthy pinches of salt, like we tend to do at a restaurant. I usually mix my dry together first. You always want to do that with any recipe. Make sure you're mixing it together, your dry, evenly, and then I'll start adding. I use soda water. Soda water helps leaven it a little bit, which is the same thing the baking powder does. Give it that nice puffiness, that you think of.
Okay.
So here, when you're cooking anything too, you always season it first. And you also have your flour here. I got a little salt in my flour. So now we've got all our pickles in there. We coated them in flour so that the batter will stick to them better. That's what the flour is for. It's an adhesive, really.
So far this is pretty simple.
Really simple, yeah. I mean, and you just use Mount Olive pickles, whatever pickles you want. We use our own because we got them.
Well, maybe folks will be getting them out of the gardens and pickling them like we did. You taught us how.
Hopefully, yeah. Use our
Make your
recipes
own.
in conjunction. This is exactly that natural pickle that I showed on here last time. And you want to carefully drop them in. You go away from you. That's what whenever you drop something in a fryer, you want to go away from you. By the time you get them all dropped, they're going to be done.
Yeah, it's happening that fast. And they are nice and puffy. Those are actually looking beautiful already. While those continue to fry up, we'll get you guys a recipe at home. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Carolina Kitchen link. That, of course, is the fastest way. Or you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 110 Technology Drive, Asheville, 28803. And don't forget, you can check us out on Pinterest. It was that fast. And then you season them a little afterwards?
Yep. You always season before, during, and after.
Those look fantastic. Stephen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And that's what's cooking in the Carolina Kitchen.